Hello everybody. I believe we are live. I'm sending out the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. That would be great. Just gotta find the link to the channel. Normally I have this ready. Sorry. A lot going on this morning. Hello. Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me before we get started. As always, I do have chat open. I have everything rocking and rolling. Hoping game day and BearCave goes smoothly and that we have some crazy stuff. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Buffalo to CCG. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Okay, perfect. As always, this is the SFA. If you do want to support the stream and avoid any ads, you can link your Twitch with Amazon Prime account and get a free sub. That will avoid any sort of ads or anything for you guys. I can't control the ads. I don't control when they pop up. But yeah, so just before we get started, I do just want to say one last thing just regarding any kind of disputes or what was going on this week before we just move forward. In Nick's headline post, he did make a really good point that, you know, while the server is my baby, there are a plethora of people who do pour their time and effort into making the SFA what it is and what it's grown into. I don't really say it enough, but I do incredibly appreciate, you know, any and all help I do get from you guys. You know, all the way from the likes of Pinstripe, you know, running BearCave completely by himself. Everybody helping me out with recruiting at odd, weird-ass hours. And even all the way down to any person who's posted a media story, breaking news, or anything that adds any sort of a storyline into the SFA. It all is greatly appreciated, and it's what makes the SFA community good. You know, because of our history and of the server and the fact that it is something I pour thousands of hours into, I am also incredibly quick to protect it at pretty much all cost when any kind of a threat does arise. So in doing so, I did try to protect the competitive integrity of the SFA by putting out a stream yesterday to set the record straight on pitch selection, but in reality, it didn't. It did nothing more than really create division in the server and personally attack a few of our members. I do want to publicly apologize to Neil, to Nick, to Dogwater, and Fink for not only the stream yesterday, but my initial reaction and the 4-day hiatus I did take. I didn't mean for it to be that long. I do also want to apologize to Llama for dragging your pitch. I'm a #1 Llama fan, so I do apologize to you, buddy. And finally, I do want to apologize to you guys for letting something that probably should have been handled internally make it to the public forum. You know, as perfect of a sim monkey I am, I do often make a lot of mistakes just in general. So, but yeah. So with that being said, let's get into some actually good BearCave games today. Hopefully. Pinstripe was going to be on commentary, but I didn't see him, so, or he's not available or whatever, so, we're going to get started. So first game up, FIU versus Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina obviously has the entire backing of a cartel or whatever, and he killed the offensive coordinator for FIU, so we'll see if that made a difference. And Coastal, if you are here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Heads or tail, or I can't do heads or tails. Also, our sponsors on the bottom line. We got Rick's on game day this week. He is always kind of active behind the scenes, and he does run HRS weekly, even though it's not necessarily weekly anymore. Oh, we are on the teal turf today. So HRS weekly, and then Utah. For me, I can't really see the wording on my bottom line ad because I'm fucking colorblind. But I figured red on gray probably is fine for the general public. So Utah, they did win the national championship in season 8. So they're looking to repeat today. All right, Coastal Carolina, Peyton, Security, Hermanos. Will they nuke the stadium mid-game? All right, so no choice here for Coastal. All right, and I believe FIU is kind of right now shut out. We do get a safety here. So, oh, damn, I accidentally pressed watch play, my bad. So we do have to watch one play here. So FIU, they are attacking once again. All right, nice little play there. No, he's not untouchable by the wheel, my guy. No, sorry. All right, so, okay, Coastal's taking a lead now. Florida International. All right, halftime, a little 5-point lead here. 17-17, 20-17. Oh, shit, 20-20. So a lot closer than I think some of you guys thought this would be. But my incredible lines that I make. Ooh, we got a return for a touchdown by Florida International to go up by 4. And time's starting to run out a bit here. Second and 13, third and 10, fourth and 7. I believe Coastal has the ball, and I think they're probably going to be going for it. Yeah, they are. So I want to watch that. Despite, even though there's a little bit more than 30 seconds, I'd rather not just watch them on defense. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, see if they can do something here. And he's getting, no, what a block, but he gets sacked anyways. Ty Lyles, no sort of ability to read the pressure. And now one first down likely wins the game for Florida International. And they're just going to run it. I believe this is Geeter. He knocks over a man, and he is off to the races. He breaks another tackle, and he's still going inside the 10. What a run for, I believe that's Geeter. God damn. That was a grown man run right there. And now they're throwing it. They want to take the lead here. Over the middle, and it's picked! Oh no, what a disaster! FIU, the death of their coordinator definitely played a part right there. Oh boy, great start to BearCave. We got a pick, and now Coastal has a chance again. They looked dead to rights. And well, now they have a screen pass in your own end zone. That's definitely a play. This is a great early nominee for Chond of the Week as a terrible throw. Thank God Coastal got a quarterback this season in recruiting, because this man looks lost out there. Ty Lyles, it's a wonder how you might become even bowl eligible with this guy. And off the back foot across his body to absolutely nobody. And you gotta love the celebration by a DB. And they're punting. What are you doing? What on earth is the punt going to do for you? They're at the 35 now. All right, so we're back in the same situation where, like, even one first down is going to easily end this game. Currently, Florida International is sitting smack dab on the cover. So, can they finish it? Is this one of the better lines I've ever set? Travis Geter for 11, and that's a first down. That's going to end the game I think you can just run it out unless they decide to throw another interception. All right, so a little offset pistol counter here. Up the middle. Dude, they're just running all over these guys. Geter is like already up to like 50 yards. Just from watching in the last few minutes. Just do not throw it again. Another counter, wide open. He stiffies a man, and he gets another first down. Come on, just sit on it. I want it to be a perfect 4-point win. Please. Just sit on the ball. No, they're going to run a play. Boo, you're ruining my perfect line. They are just going to run the clock here. Only hope now is for Coastal to force a fumble. Another counter, nobody there, and Geter another touchdown. He's eaten. And that's pretty much going to do it for this game. So Coastal had 2 chances. I'm just going to sim. And that's going to do it. Coastal, you had 2 chances to bring it home. You couldn't do it. You forced an interception inside the red zone. Still didn't work. Bit of an L for you. And it'll force you now, week 14, to become bowl eligible. You'll need a win. Losing by 11. A lot closer than the score would indicate. But it looks like FIU is probably going to wind up with another double-digit win season. All right, players of the game. Obviously, you got Geter, Jamal Potts. Come on, can I get a snip or not? Alrighty. All right, moving on. We have one of the bigger matchups today, right at the front. We have Buffalo and Bowling Green. So pinstripe time. Can he win the division? I don't know if he locks it up with a win here. I think so because Miami, Ohio did lose. So pinstripe, heads or tails, kick or receive. This is very even on the overall. Tails and kick. All right. Yeah, so now he would officially make his first ever MAC championship game. Very likely to get absolutely smoked by Toledo, who can't seem to not score 50 points a game. But nevertheless, an appearance is still a big achievement, especially for a man who is going 2-10. We're at Dwight L. Perry Stadium. So he wanted tails and kick. All right, so tails did fail there. All right, how will Arch Manning play today in the biggest game of his life? Zeros all the way around. Remember, he did lose his top wide receiver threat for the season last week. Ty Schultz out for the year with a broken fibula. But a quick touchdown to tie it up here. A very kind of a low-scoring game here today as Buffalo does take the lead at half. All right. Low-scoring game here in the MAC. This is probably a pretty ugly game. Some action going on as we head to the fourth quarter, up by 3. Buffalo, they go up 10 here. Can Bowling Green respond? And they do. So now we just sim here, LeBourne. And time to watch after a long pass there. Around the 20 now. They could add to the lead or end the game. We're inside 2 minutes. Arch Manning with his shooter sleeve. Hands off. No, he keeps it. And it fakes everyone out. Can Buffalo make it to the MAC championship? Some Wednesday night action here in the SFA. You love to see it. A handoff, Apollo Ames. Finds the outside, but he doesn't get that first down. If he would have cut inside, he might have been able to make a move. 3rd and inches. This is huge. If you force a field goal, you could get back into this. They come out wide. Oh, look at all the wide receivers. And he goes to the end zone. Calvin Tyrell, touchdown Buffalo. And that's going to more than likely send them to the MAC championship. Wide open matchup nightmare. Calvin Tyrell, SFA player. And that very well could wrap this one up on the road against Bowling Green. This is not a real score. We'll see this a little later. That's fake news. Fake news. All right, we are up by 10 because it's 2 scores. I do just have to sim. 4th and 3. Can they convert? They do. They are now moving it a little bit here. 3rd and 5, 1st and 10, and they do score. So I am going to watch because they got to go for an onside kick. Oh my, that was almost blocked. So down by 3. It's not quite over yet. An onside kick incoming for the Bowling Green Falcons. And, oh my, they get the onside kick. Is this going to be a nightmare for Buffalo? 25 seconds, 1 timeout. It went right off the knees of that man. Oh, shit. Can Bowling Green pull off the impossible? He throws it out of bounds. Tucker Melton, 400 yards, 2 tutties. Number 80. I don't know who number 80 is on your team. But it was number 80. It went right off his fucking knees. And, all right, they're dumping it off. You can't do that. So 3rd and 3, you got to hurry up to the line. Maybe 2 more plays now. Not the best. As he gets sacked! So it all, C.J. Bazile. So it all comes down to a Hail Mary. Can we get a Hail Bowling Green? Yes, it looks like he has a little time. He throws it on the run. It's caught, but time runs out. No time to kick the field goal. Barney Fish makes the tackle and sends Pinstripe to the MAC championship. Barney Fish saves the impossible from happening. Barney motherfucking Fish. Never a doubt. I'm not about to say that, my guy. There's quite a big doubt there for a second. Number 80 is the man. We'll check to see who it was. Barney Fish, a lowly, I believe, 1 or 2 star, multiple pick sixes this season. All right, who is getting cut? Number 80. Who is number 80? I'm looking the top left there. Alright, so they didn't have a stat. Can I look at depth charts here? No. Okay, I have to look here after the game. We're going to take a quick detour to see who almost screwed Pinhead. But I gotta get my... Alright, let's see. Buffalo, here we go. Alright, top left, look for number 80. Who is number 80? It's like a tight end or a wide receiver. Who needs 83, 84? Who's number 80? Oh, here we go. Calvin Sullivan, the freshman wide receiver, 69 overall from Perth Amboy, New Jersey. That's your guy. Alright, so we go from some action, and now we head down to the Mountain West. And the battle of the division, pretty much. Nevada, 6-0. San Diego State, 6-0. Coach Big Hawk, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Obviously, 88, 88, 88. This team is a lot better on paper, but we know that typically does not matter. Two early losses. Big Hawk, if you're here, let me know. Kick or receive. Nevada's jerseys simply just don't seem all that interesting. I know they have a few good ones, but San Diego States are cool, but they don't have any like additional alternates, so I don't like that. Like, I like when New Jersey's cool, but the alternates are what make it fun. Alright, so no choice here for San Diego State. Alright, Josh Johnson, all these guys, what's going to happen? Low scoring to start, and no score from San Diego State, one of the top scoring offenses in the country, and Nevada takes a 2-score lead. And now they add a field goal, and they do tie it up right before halftime. So a little bit trouble down here in San Diego. And they add another touchdown. All right, down 7. Big Hawk's going to have to start pulling something here. And they score again. So I actually cannot stop the sim. It's a 2-score game. They're making a play. 3rd and 12. He gets 15. That's huge. 3rd and 9. 4th and 7. And he was sacked on 4th and 7. That does not look good. Nevada might end up winning this game. 1 second left, and it is over. San Diego State goes down. They may not even make the Mountain West Championship. Actually, I'm pretty sure that completely eliminates them. Nevada, one of the surprises of the season. Oh my God. What a rough game right there. So if you picked San Diego State no cover, you're looking like a pretty smart man right now. Just nothing really doing for Well, it was a good game. They just couldn't convert. Josh Johnson on, no, 1 touchdown. I'm thinking Nevada's run defense was really good here. That one hurts. I always hate to see a user get smoked by a CPU, especially when they're on the verge of like a conference championship appearance. Speaking of conference championship appearances, Michigan State, they are pretty much 1 win away from clinching because they have the tiebreaker with Ohio State with the head-to-head. So to go to the championship game, I haven't seen McNasty. I have seen Coach Dave in here. So Dave, if you want to say kick or receive, I'll user you here. Just because I haven't seen McNasty. So if you want to let me know, receive or kick. We get to see the Heisman Trophy winner here. Alright, he'll go kick. Or not the Heisman Trophy winner, the leader, the front runner. There's still a chance for Bo Wallace to catch up. And we got snow here in State College at Beaver Stadium. Know who likes the snow? McBurnfinger. Number 2 in the nation. So you got to go receive or... Oh, you say I'll go kick. All right, that's fine. Yeah, Mother Nature whiteout. All right, first quarter. A quick touchdown for Michigan State. And I think, after watching this Penn State team, I mean, they just scored, but okay, they score again. Maybe I'm about to eat my own words that I'm not even about to say as they take a touchdown lead. And they take a 2-score lead. Okay, folks, we have a game here. Can Michigan State survive? They get one back. You got to just stop these fools, though. As we head to the fourth quarter, they added it looked like that was a... Alright, so there was it looked like a safety and then a touchdown with a 2-point conversion for McBurnfinger. Up by 3 here, so a bit of a quick change, and Penn State stalling out again. Great teams win on BearCave, and it seems like we are going towards that as they get stuffed on 4th and 10. Here we go, Penn State down 3 at home in the snow. Verlo, as I've been told is his name. Had multiple chances of some really big chons as Dwayne Johnson misses the tackle there. But none of them really come to fruition. Michigan State is no stranger to super close games. You see McBurnfinger there in the middle, number 65. Seen this team a ton this year. A pretty big surprise. Penn State. Oh my, what a throw. And it was dropped. You can't blame that on Verlo. You gotta bring that up. He laid that in perfectly. I think it is a little disrespectful. He's wearing number 9 for Trace McSorley, but All right, a big 3rd and 12 now. He has time pocket. He does just dump it off. You can't do that. And now here's the question. You have 3 timeouts. Do you punt or do you go for it deep in your own territory? I think there's probably, I wouldn't want to give the ball back to the Heisman front runner either. They are 1 for 1 on 4th down. And he's going to get sacked! And that's more than likely going to end the game. A huge sack. Michigan State coming through in the biggest moments. Still a 3-score game. They still have 3 timeouts. We are going to watch it. Can we get another McBurnfinger touchdown? They hand it up the middle, and he gets stuffed. Yeah, up 14 at halftime. I mean, if you just look around the server this week, there is plenty of teams who had fourth quarter leads, like TCU, and they give up 15 straight points. Bunch of different things. McBurnfinger, can they get a cover? If they score a touchdown, it's a cover. Come on, McBurnfinger. Good teams win, great teams cover. 3rd and 6, are they going to throw it? They are throwing it. He's going to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Michigan State. Hamp Fay is him. He tested that corner, who probably could have picked that off if he had his head turned around. That's his 3rd tutty of the day. As Michigan State, it looked scary, but it looks like 24 unanswered points. Puts them up 10. Once again, fake news out of the SEC. Oops, I didn't mean to watch the play. It's a 10-point game. I got a sim, but we'll watch the kickoff. So the fans are stunned. They feel cheated. TC looks like a dumbass picking Penn State to win the national championship when they may not even make a bowl game. We're just going to sim play-by-play here. All right, so big play. Can they stop the cover? And no, they do not. And it's just a kneel party now. And that's going to do it. That sack was huge. I mean, Verlo, he didn't look like the 96 overall or whatever he's supposed to be. All right, Neil. Not that kind of a Neil. I don't want to go to that type of party. All right, let's quickly look just to see McBurnfinger's stats. He is the Heisman front runner. Hamp Fay. McBurnfinger 170 for a 1 tutty, 20-plus yards. He did have a fumble. Interesting. Bradford Blazer had 2 receptions. Oh, and then McBurnfinger also had a receiving touchdown. And he had 11 tackles, a TFL, a sack. This man does no wrong. A 70. I've never seen a 79 overall be this good. You'll love to see it. Binks, McBurnfinger. Would you look at that? You love to see it. The game doesn't realize he plays 2 sides, but still gives him the offensive and defensive MVP. That's something that's great to see. I'm glad. I mean, it's funny that it doesn't populate the correct stats, but yeah. I'd like to retract my original prediction. It was a satire pick, you know, nothing more than like if you're reading The Onion. All right, we're going to go back to the Mountain West. There was one game where I just couldn't figure out what to watch. Wyoming does have a few SFA players. He does have a chance at a bowl game, so I figured why not give a lower user some chance here to see what they can do on stream. Wyoming guy, if you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive like normal. This is a very winnable game. UNLV does not have their number 1 QB, Doug Brumfield, who virtually leads the SFA in career stats. Oh, yes, sorry, a prediction. Prediction. So before we get started, we're going to go, thanks for reminding me, Ron, over, under, points. I'm going to go 44.5. Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to give you guys a minute. So poll incoming, or prediction incoming. 44.5 points. Wyoming versus, is this going to be just a high scoring? We got a backup quarterback for UNLV. A very bad offense for Wyoming. What is going to happen here? We'll watch the full intro. Want to become famous? Get followers, prime, bits, and viewers on yoursfollow.com. McNuggets, you can suck my fucking dick. Get the fuck out. Yeah, there's a big baller in the under category. Somebody put their massive dick down. Alright, I don't see anything from him. So we got UNLV's going to get the ball here. You still have a few moments here to submit some points. Okay, somebody just put a shitload on the over. I will not start it. And then at last second, a massive 4.5K bid on the under. Yes, Pinstripe, you are a good mod. Anytime you're in the stadium, it is super dark. So, but looking good on the under, baby. Here we go. 7-0. And, okay, 7-7. We're at 14. All right, so halfway through, 17 points. The under is looking juicy. And this third quarter, the under still looking pretty good. 24 points, still need 3 touchdowns. Let's see what happens. And Wyoming may pull off an upset here on the road. And a long drive. It results in nothing. You love to see it in a touchdown here for UNLV. All right, here we go. Wyoming down 3 on the road to save their season. We've never seen a Wyoming on a BearCave game. So welcome to the show, Wyoming. Ike Riggs is the quarterback. That's a crazy name. Love Ike is the name. I'm going to write that down on my SFA player. And we got a flag now. Oh, boy. False start. You can't be doing that, but, 68 overall teams are bound to make a few mistakes. 5 OT inbound. That's what you pretty much need. We're at, 31, so we're 13 points away. Okay, big play here, and he drops it. He had it for a second. Jalen Lane, nice little deflection, 10 of 33. That's not what you want to see. And hopefully we'll get some Wyoming defensive action so we can see the 7-foot safety, Alton Jackson, in action. The man that has a 0 jump rating. And a long third medium. And he's going, that was a lot of zip there on that throw. And he's going to be sacked. Oh, my God. That could have turned into a defensive touchdown. Ooh, man. Wyoming, one, lucked out on the call and also lucked out that was not picked. So many opportunities for massive chawns today that just don't come to fruition. They're all like, oh, wait a second. We got an interception. He breaks the tackle. One man to beat. He beats him. UNLV pick 6. Oh, no, Wyoming. What are you doing? The commentator curse. Oh, my. What a comment. What a return. Once again, you got fake news here. Holy shit. Right when I say I never see a big chond, here we go. Oh no, Wyoming. Alright, so we're at 38. So we are 6 points away for a cover, so you need the 7th point. Once again, though, 10 points. I have to sim. Are they going to get the over? Oh, second and goal. We're going to watch to see if they can get the over. Come on, 48 seconds. Is the over going to hit? Riggs. Oh, he throws it out of the back of the end zone. Channel points on the line. Viewers' livelihoods in the balance. Third and goal. Will they just take the field goal? That would be hilarious. Riggs. Over the middle, and it's swatted! Decision time now for Wyoming. Are they going to just kick the field goal? No, they're going for it. Wow, a crazy decision. You do need 2 scores, but they're going for the touchdown. They want to cover the over. Over the middle, and it's incomplete! The under is going to hit. Oh, no! Oh, my. What a just sad display. Oh, man, that was almost a safety. All right, they're out of the end zone. Time to just end this game. He was open. What the fuck? Oh, dude, Ike Riggs was paid off there. Yeah, that was a fun line. Thanks for the reminder. So the vast majority did pick the under there. So just the few that actually believed in a backup quarterback versus a 68 overall team. Oh, come on. If it's very close like that, we got to watch it. You know, if I simmed it, he probably would have missed the extra point anyways, so, you know. All right, let's check Alton. We didn't get to see him because Wyoming's offense can't tackle, but where is the defense? Alton Jackson, where is he? He had 4 tackles, a 7-footer, 92 overall, and that's it. So kind of a pedestrian game, and they did lose. Not my fault. Ike Riggs is like 10 times worse than any other quarterback in the SFA. The man like intentionally throws into like quintuple coverage. Alrighty. All right, it's now time for the right side of the games. But first, the worst part of the week, simming ECU's game. God damn, dude. I'm a 10-0, last undefeated team in the country. And this is my 100th career game. It's against Marshall, who used to be my biggest rival when Fink was there. I ended Fink's career. It just feels only right that Marshall's going to fuck me over here. Luckily, though, I'd rather lose to Marshall today than to MTSU next week, because that's for the division. And and I can afford 1 loss. So if I lose, losing right now is where I'm going to want. Will there be a massive ECU chond right now? More than likely, yes. I'm ready for it. I talked way too much shit about the Notre Dame game for me to win this game. Oh, thank God. Whew. And Heimlich Heisenberg, baby. 2 more. Bo Wallace, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touchdown passes. God damn, baby. 11-0. That is ties my career high for wins in a season, and that's my 100th career coaching job. So like I said, 99% of the time he clutches up, and he now, I believe that's enough to put him over as the current career leader in the SFA history as far as touchdowns go. Who are game day tight ends? You got to look at the roster video because neither Utah or Arizona State has a user. Tight end Taco Fall is on ASU, but he is redshirted. So you got to look at the roster video. All right, now the person who is hot on my tail in the G5 race. Very likely we could have two G5 teams in the champion. I'm not going to guarantee an ECU MTSU game day because we also have Illinois Northwestern, which both won today, both 9-2. So that's winner goes to the Big Ten championship with a chance at the playoffs. So we'll see what the server does decide. But Skyflyer, if you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive. Or sorry, just kick or receive. I don't know why I always do that for the home team. Louisiana Tech is 1-2 in the last 3 weeks. If you remember, their perfect season was derailed by 25-foot long helmet spikes. Yeah, I'll probably put Hawaii SDSU on BearCave. Week 14, I always just stack it with. With either lower games or games that decide divisions. So we'll see how many there actually are. All right, first quarter. We are at Houston. They start off with a tutty. Come on, head. Damn it, LA Tech. The one time I actually need you to come through and you shit on me, man. Stop with this, dude. They're going to rank Houston over me. Stop. Stop it, Skyflyer. 35-0. What are we watching? 42! This is the greatest BearCave team I've ever witnessed. This team gives no fucks. They treat everyone like a JV team. Fucking Big Hawk, man. No! 45! Score, you shitters! Oh my god! A fumble at the 2! 45-0. You know, and I felt a little weird putting it all the way up at 7.5. I didn't think at all that 45-0 would have been the line to set. Okay, how do you score 45 points and not have even one passing touchdown? 6 rushing TDs for Alden McCaskill. What the fuck? What am I even looking at here, man? Roy Kent just shitting on my face right now. Pulling an OBJ. Like, God, dude. 6 rushing touchdowns. Jesus. You know, the way ECU is playing, and also the way, though, that Houston is playing, like, their only loss is to Georgia. By 7. No, Roy Kent is back. He may have gotten injured again. Also, Zach Howard, SFA player. Throw that out there on LA Tech. But right now, I don't think you can, if Houston runs the table, goes 11-1, that you can keep them out as well. This very well. Oh, I'm now level 28. Let's go. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, it might show that just because he's had the probable tag for, like, the last 6 weeks. But he very well could be injured, too. So, we'll see. All that comes tomorrow, my guy. Yeah, I don't think right now that there's really, unless, like, they win, like, a super shitty game or something, and I don't know. If there's, the only way you can keep Houston out, if, like, a bunch of auto bids are stolen by like 3 lost teams, so where you have to put in Baylor over them, or a Michigan State, or an Ohio State. But if it goes pretty much all chalk, then you pretty much, you got to put them in. But that's for the playoff committee to decide after game day, which is a while away here. We still got a few more games. Boston College and Clemson. CPU versus CPU here. There are SFA players on both sides, even though Clemson has a history of just cutting all of their SFA players. They still do have Stanky Leg as a depth player. Boston College got embarrassed in a scoregami game against Llama last week. But Clemson's rattled off, I believe, like 6 straight victories. So they may be figuring it out a little bit here. So it's definitely a tough game. And I believe that if Clemson does win it, they will take over the lead in the division, which would be a massive chond for the ACC. As Clemson, quick 2 touchdowns. Oh my God. Boston College choking in the last season, or in the last few weeks. Can they battle back? Okay, they are. They did this. We saw this last week. They made a late run. Marcus Davis in the Heisman conversation, but another touchdown given up, and they get, this defense is not stopping anything. I don't know what's happened. Boston College earlier in the season was crazy, just blowing people out, but here we are. So can they make a drive, a huge play there? 4th down. Are they going to go for it? No, they just punt, I believe. Or no, it was an incompletion. So we're getting down here to the nitty-gritty. Is Clemson going to take the lead here? We got to watch. 5-point lead. They have to hold them to a field goal here. They hand it off. No, Will Taylor keeps it. He goes up the middle, and he gets smoked. There's still a chance. This would pretty much eliminate Boston College from the playoff combo, most likely. And they keep it. Nobody checks the quarterback, and that's a touchdown. Clemson obviously devastating at home. The defending national champions. Never going to be easy. Well, no, it's not guaranteed, but what I'm saying is that the ACC is having an insane down year, and then 2 straight just complete chokes that are going to hold Boston College likely out of their conference championship game. It doesn't look good for them at this point. Obviously, you can't really eliminate anybody until they have more than 3 losses, but just going based off what I'm seeing, as they are going to lose this game by 12 to Clemson, that is a tough loss, as I believe that's Giant Killers going 2 for 2 this week. And this has to start to drop Marcus Davis like completely out of Heisman conversation. That is a tough loss. Penn State choked a 14-point lead at halftime and lost by 10. Martin Black, one of my favorite CPU-generated players, instrumental in that championship team, does it again. Marcus Davis still had a great day, but you got to win the game. You play to win the game. All right, now to settle the fake news here of this Alabama-Florida game that keeps popping up on the studio updates. Go to the SEC. If Florida loses, I think it muddies a lot of the waters in that division, but they have the tiebreaker, though. They do have the tiebreaker over Tennessee, so I don't think it will really change anything, but it will set up next week to be definitely a crazy game. And then also with Texas A&M losing, I don't know what's going on with that division either. It's going to be an interesting week for the SEC, who is falling off here in the end of the season. But they are still ranked as the best conference here. So we are in the swamp. This isn't the same kind of Alabama team we've seen make the playoff a shitload. But can they do the impossible here? 2 field goals and then 2 quick touchdowns for Florida. This is a team that's performed well all season long, but Alabama has held in there, and despite a few tough losses, they have hung tough and gotten a few big upsets, but it's not looking good. 3 touchdowns. Can Alabama battle back here? We're headed to the 4th quarter. Not looking too hot. Alabama's got to start scoring and scoring quick, and they stop them. No good. But the defense for Florida just seems like they're too good. And a fumble recovery, 45-17, and that's more than likely going to knock Alabama out of any sort of rankings. That's a big statement win for Florida, who's been probably unnecessarily dropped in the rankings the last couple of weeks, just because they've kind of, with the SEC strength of kind of fallen off, they've kind of just fallen with it. But that's a big win right there. Scooby Williams, what a name. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some games. Alright, Colorado, Iowa State. A game I thought was probably going to end up getting voted for game day. Can Iowa State, they would control their destiny to the playoff, or sorry, to the Big 12 championship. Ron, he wants to kick. All right. But Colorado and Cale McCarr aren't going to go away too easily. How crazy would it be if I face my former team that I took to a Cotton Bowl in the first round of the playoff? That'd be crazy. But Iowa State's 3 losses, but they are not eliminated from playoff contention. They just need to win out. Yes, that means a win over Colorado and a win over Baylor, but you know, we all remember what happened in that game. But honestly, the reason I gave Colorado such a big line here. Oh, before we even start, prediction time. I'm gonna pause it. Sorry, I get so invested here. Who wins? This is a straight up who wins. Is it Iowa State or is it Colorado? And give you a minute here. Get your channel points geared up. I will say though, the reason I gave this such a big line as channel points are live, is that Iowa State's defense has been so bad, their rushing defense, and then Cale McCarr was so good on that game day against Nebraska. I just don't see what. So I'm gonna wait for the poll to run out. Lots of people going just Iowa State, 7.5. So if you pick Colorado, who is a favorite here, you're going to make a nice little chunk of change. He put all of his channel points, 7,500. Who wants to take Ron's channel points? There's still time to submit. Whoever put 500 is about to get a sexy chunk of change. Maple is about to get very rich. Oh, no, somebody just big dicked you. Last second. All right, here we go. Number 24, not out of the playoff race yet. Kiko strong. He needs a huge performance. Colorado straight. And lots of red plays there. You don't like to see that. But they tie it up. This is not the kind of game you're used to seeing on BearCave from Iowa State. Normally it ends in like the 50s. But Iowa State takes the lead. And Colorado, here we go. Offense is settling in. Halftime, down 4, right where you want to be. All right, Iowa State takes the lead, and they take a 10-point lead here. Oh, baby, what's going on? Nobody has really given Colorado all that much respect, but they battle back. And Iowa State, they got a fumble or something. All right, here we go. 10-point lead, 3 minutes left. Deekers is in. Look at the top. 4 run yards. Did something happen to Kiko? Oh, no. Iowa State takes a huge lead here. But Kiko is hurt. And that's going to end the game. So they... Iowa State wins the game, but they might have lost the war. Oh, no. So Kiko, he played, let's see, he was in there in the third quarter, and then Deekers in the fourth. So, not sure. But yeah, Colorado goes down. We thought that they were probably the worst of the bunch of the one-loss teams, and it looks like that prediction was kind of correct. So now Iowa State, barring a Chond, next week is going to have a rematch against Baylor, which very likely could be game day. You're already missing your number 1 running back, who should be back soon, Juwan Harvey, right? So we'll see. Ron, though, how crazy would it be if you have Hunter Deekers, who won you a national championship, to lead you back to the playoff and win you another one? Come on, the lore would just be dripping at that point. The Hunter Deekers lore, from being the starter, from having a shitty year, getting benched for Kiko, and then coming back in as a backup once again and doing the same thing. How just glorious would that be? All right, so let's first check to make sure all the games were simmed. Obviously game day, and they were all simmed. So we're going to do what we normally do, Week 14. Kentucky, Tennessee. Kansas State does have their quarterback back. Kansas dropped a few weeks in a row. This is a big candidate for game day. Michigan State, Maryland, Buffalo. West Virginia is who you have to go through. So we'll see if Nelson Spruce can take you out. To win a bowl game, Penn State only needs to go through Indiana. Baylor's locked up the championship game. This will be a big one. This I'll probably put... Maybe, I mean, we're watching Arizona State today, so probably not. Arkansas State looking for a bowl game. Ole Miss, potentially for the division. Iowa for the bowl game against Nebraska. Lots of rivalry games here, obviously. This is a big one. Another big one here. Coastal to get to a bowl game has to go through Georgia Southern. Hawaii versus San Diego State, more of a SFA lore type of a game. This one's a fun one. Rough end to the season for both of those teams. Nevada is going to play in their championship game. Cincinnati. This will be a fun one. This will probably be on BearCave. Florida against Llama. Cal trying to get to 10-2. So, a lot of games next week. A lot of rivalry games. A lot of fun ones. Miami and Pittsburgh. I think Miami with the loss Pittsburgh took this week. I think that Miami's locked up the division now. I think maybe if they lose and Duke wins, then Duke will be back in there, but we'll see. This will be also a fun one. I don't think this has anything to do, though, with that championship game. This is another good one, but it doesn't matter. Toledo, probably going to stomp Eastern Michigan. Houston versus Tulane. And then this is another candidate, despite Colorado losing, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I think it's going to wind up just being between Illinois and ECU on who gets game day. But that's going to do it here for BearCave. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then I will get game day all set up and going. If you do want to commentate game day, let me know. But yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching.